Meagan Henningsen.
It is hard to fail, but it is worse to never have tried to succeed. Quoted by President Theodore Roosevelt. As you may or may not know, President Roosevelt's success did not come easily to him. He too had to overcome many challenging obstacles in order to achieve his success. For example, when he was a child, he was very ill. But instead of letting this illness keep him down, he overcame it and became President of the United States. The truth is, everyone will face challenging obstacles in their life, whether it be illness or facing fear, but not everyone will achieve success. Today, I will discuss your fear versus your success. First, I will define fear, and then I will define success using the Rotary 4-way test. Then I will talk about your desire for that success. And finally, I'll discuss something called the fight or flight theory. But first, let's dig a little deeper into this emotion that we all sadly have to deal with, and that is fear. In plain terms, to fear something is to be afraid of someone or something. It triggers the mind and conjures up a million ways to avoid doing what you feared to do. For example, oh, my leg hurts, I don't think I can audition for the school musical today, or oh, my stomach's in knots, I definitely can't do that speech competition. What if my clumsy gene kicks in and I fall in front of everyone? We all have had similar and sometimes completely irrational reasons for not wanting to go through with things. But what about something we haven't all achieved yet, and that's success? Here we can apply the Rotary 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do in order to determine what success is for you. First, is it the truth? Whatever you decide success is, are you being true to who you are and to who you want to be? The easiest way to determine this is simply if you're happy doing whatever you decide to do. Next, is it fair to all concerned? My return question to you would be, is it truly succeeding if it isn't reached by fair means? For example, maybe success to you is getting an A on this final exam. All you want is to get this A, but you cheat to achieve that? Is that truly getting your success? Next, will it build goodwill and better friendships? It's always good to keep in mind that when you're defining your success, it can not only build goodwill for you, but for others as well, because where there's success to be shared. And I don't know about you guys, but when I see someone else succeed, I'm motivated to succeed as well, because I know that if they overcame exactly what I'm dealing with, then I can do it too. And finally, is it beneficial? Whenever you're dealing with success, you can make it your benefit. If you stick to the 4-way test and stay true to who you are, success can be the most beneficial thing you will ever do to yourself. Now what? How do you reach your success? And the answer is desire. How much do you want to succeed? Think about it. What is it that you fear so much that is keeping you from your success? You take that fear and you fight it. Think about it. What is it that you're afraid of? If you let something like a little fear keep you from reaching your success, then maybe you didn't want it enough in the first place. After you decide how much you want it, you go and get it. Give 100%. And if fear gets in the way, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Fear is just an emotion, and you have power over your emotions. For example, when you're sad, like really sad, are you sad for the rest of your life? No, if you focus on the things that make you happy instead of that negative sad emotion, suddenly you're not as sad as you were before. The same thing can be applied with fear. Instead of waking up focused on how you might fail today, wake up focused on how to make yourself succeed and make your success possible. If every person woke up with the mentality that they were capable of anything and everything and had the determination to make those things happen, failure wouldn't even exist. This leads me to my final point. This is what happens when a person comes face to face with fear. It's called the fight or flight theory. You have two natural responses to this. One is to fight the attacker, and two is to flee or run away. First, let's talk about the flight. When you're faced with fear, you can always run away. You can give in to that negative emotion and give up. Sadly, it's always an option and one a lot of people take when they're dealing with fear. But it is not the only road. There's a road to success. And that's when you're willing to fight to make it possible. You acknowledge, yes, failure can happen, but it won't because you won't let it. Your desire for that success is greater than fear's power over you. The only person standing in between you and success is yourself. In conclusion, today I talked about your fear versus your success. First we defined fear, and then we defined success using the Rotary 4-way test. We talked about that road to success, and then we talked about the fight or flight theory. It all starts today, and it all begins with you. The truth is, everyone faces fear, even me. When I was first given the opportunity to participate in this speech competition, I was terrified. Immediately, a million ways I could fail popped into my head. But I overcame it by thinking of the success I could achieve. And so here I stand speaking to all of you, and I haven't fallen on my face yet. So it begins with you. If a high schooler in 9th grade can overcome her fear and speak to you, then I assure you, you can too.